Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side. And it is morning and you're having coffee with Victoria. Well, let's see if I can organize my desk here. My little 4-year-old granddaughter did her business stuff. She teaches at my desk. So let's see what the universe has. Good morning, Tamara. Thank you for joining me. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be a great weekend if we choose for it to be. We are creating as we go. So if things aren't the way you want them, think about them differently, ask for a different perspective, and move forward. We're going to use the Messenger Oracle cards today too. So I hope you all have some fun plans for this weekend. I have relatively few. I think one of my daughters is going to come over and bring her family. Yes, it's finally Friday. I think for a lot of people this has been a really long week, kind of a difficult time. Excuse me, for me it's been a pretty easy one. Sometimes our difficulties come just from the inside, at least in myself they do. I've had some wonderful new clients, people opening up to their gifts and coming to me to just get some guidance on how to get that going and what we can do together to help them. And there is nothing better than that. So, all right, I've connected. I hope you've connected. Let's see what Creator wants us to know today. I'm going to draw a couple cards from this Healing Room Oracle. I've already drawn one from Light Your Day and from the Messenger Oracle. All right. Let's see what Creator wants us to know. Melanie, good morning. Debbie, good morning. Transformation. It is time. You know, we are never the same. There's no point in trying to keep things the same. It is a much easier place to go, all right, I'm ready, I'm here, I'm open, guide me, because we came for two things, to learn and to give our gifts. And in the transformation process, that's what this card looks like, is where we really start living and playing with our gifts more and having more courage. So embrace transformation, and with that comes change. And unfortunately, good morning, Lindsay, change is something we tend to resist or fear. But you know, if you're playing with your Creator regularly and trusting that everything that happens is always for your highest and best good, then you can relax in the flow of things that are happening a little bit more. The more you include your Creator in your everyday life, the easier it is to allow life to flow, and you can live then in less internal fear and strife and unrest. And for me, that's much more where I'd rather play. I don't know about you, but I do not love living in chaos and in strife. And if it's a pattern you've had, start asking how to release that, how to pull yourself back from people that bring the strife and the drama in life, and how you can live in less chaos. And as you start to live in less chaos and you're more tuned in to spirit and the spirit aspect, then you can allow the flow to happen, the creativity to come in, the ideas, the awareness of how your Creator works with you on a regular basis. Because as soon as you ask them to, that's their key. They can step in and start happening or making things happen. And I was listening to something like this earlier. Detox mentally. Quit listening to so much news. Quit that friend that wants to keep you in a state of fear. Good morning, Evie. That fear-mongering friend though they are, you may just have to gently tell them, you know, I choose not to live there anymore. Prepping is living in fear. And I'm not saying don't be prepared. What I'm saying is don't keep that as your focus in life, because that is a fearful state. And fear breeds more fear, because that's the energy you're putting out. So I invite you to connect with Creator. If you really don't know, you know you're in chaos a lot, you know there's lots of drama in your life, but you really don't know how it's happening, ask Creator to make you aware of that, so that you can see that person coming, and then ask for wisdom as to how to deal with them. They may be a family member you can't, quote unquote, quit. Some family members you can, some family members you should. Oh, I use the word should. I try not to use that. Good morning, Brenda. Should is everybody else's opinion of how you should be living your life. But ask Creator how the process can happen, that you can spend less time with that person that is bringing the drama, or how you can actually help them recognize the drama they're bringing, and together you can transform and live lives that are far more peaceful and joyous and in harmony. That is what we all want. We're all here trying to do the same thing, and we have this idea that that perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect house, the perfect car, all of that's going to bring us happiness. And if that was true, all these stars that get heavily into the drugs because they got everything that they thought was going to make them happy, and internally they still weren't happy. So that is because the peace doesn't come from all the stuff, the things. The peace comes from within, and creating within something you would rather live in. And so again, as you're the creator of your life, take ownership of it, take responsibility, and then ask for the guidance to help you create something you want to be living in a little bit more each day. Good morning, Bert. So let's see what the messenger oracle wanted to say today. Seek your answers within. You know, we are a neuron in the mind of the universe, in the mind of God, which means we are the same DNA as God. We are part of God. Go within to your divine aspect, connect with your higher power, and just ask for guidance, wisdom. That is always, you know, probably before I became aware that I received wisdom from Creator, that was my prayer, because obviously that's where I play. But it was always just to have wisdom in a situation. I didn't necessarily want, sometimes I did, but want it to be manipulated to what I wanted. But I wanted the wisdom and the guidance to help me, to guide me through the situation so that I could live more fully in my spirit aspect, in every aspect of life. And again, if you come from the framework that everything that happens is always for my highest and best good, even those incredibly painful things, and I know some of you out there are in huge pain right now, ask Creator, where was my learning in this, and help me get through this with greater learning aspects, greater wisdom, greater knowledge, and a better understanding of my path. And I have a couple of people, Facebook friends, that have lost loved ones. And, you know, for me, the most painful thing in the world would be to lose my child, and they have. And all I can do is send them love and keep supporting them. And if you have folks in your life that are grieving, allow them to express that. It's going to take, especially, well, anybody, but especially when we lose children, it's going to take time, and it should take time. And there's a whole process they need to go through. And you who are suffering, keep voicing what you're feeling, what is going on with you, because that is your truth. And you need to do that. It's kind of like purging. Get out that emotion. Don't stuff it. It's going to cost you in the long run physically. It's going to slow down your progress in this grief process, and it's going to take that much longer to get to a place of greater comfort. It's never going to be okay. That part of you is gone to your physical mind. Spiritually and energetically, they're still right there with you, but I can guarantee you, I know that doesn't give you lots of comfort now, but tune into your higher power. Ask how you can move more quickly through this painful process and gain what you wanted to gain. And then you will have a greater sense of comfort and peace as you move through life on a regular basis. So, and the card today, the light coming through today is Gentle Soft Red. This is my Light Your Day card. The light represents ease and flow in life. As this light meanders through your day, you'll understand the times when you're struggling against the flow of your life, which leads to increased strife and irritability. Going with life's flow can be a bit scary, especially for those of us who are take-charge types of people. I think we've had this a few times. Seems to be a message Creator wants us to have. But when you exercise enough courage to do it, even for a small segment in time, you'll see just how fulfilling and peaceful this is. The more you exercise this option, the easier life becomes. Look for ways to let go today and tune in to how easy it really is. Again, a lot of times we have to ask our Creator to help us let go of certain things that are keeping us locked in the same pattern. Got to change your energy around it. Which brings me to my 10-day challenge. So I was going to launch it today, but I had an incredibly busy day with my granddaughters yesterday. My littlest one is teething and nothing was going, oh, thank you, Melanie. Nothing was going to be enough for her except that Grandma held her most of the day. And so I did not get my launch done because when they left last night, all I wanted to do was sit on the couch and zone out a bit. So I did. Anyway, the 10-day challenge is called the Light Your Day Challenge. It's going to be something that helps you shift your energy. And so I want you to start paying attention to patterns that you believe that keep coming up for you, that keep you locked in one place, keep you limited. And that's going to be the number one thing I want you to just be the focus of when you do this 10-day challenge. Choose that as your focus. That doesn't mean you have to stay there and think about it all the time. Good morning, Shannon. But it means that once you go, okay, this area, let's say you struggle with weight on a regular basis and have, okay, my weight and what I think about me and how I deal with it has been nothing less than strife most of my life. That is something I want to change. Now, I'm not telling you in 10 days you're going to shed all the weight you want. What I'm going to tell you is it's going to shift your outlook about it. Your energy around it's going to shift. It's going to be less heavy within you, and you're going to just feel lighter about it and be able to accept yourself more where you are, which then helps you change your thought processes around it, which then changes your emotions around it, which then changes your vibration around it, and attracts to you greater success in whatever that effort is, whether it's accepting you for the way you are and loving yourself, or making the changes you've been wanting to make. So please be on the lookout and for the 10-day Light Your Day Challenge, which I will be offering here real soon, Monday. And so you can sign up with your email, get on this daily email that's going to give you a framework. This was an incredibly powerful framework for someone I loved to change everything that was going in one direction in their life, which was horribly negative. So I know it's a powerful process. It was given to me by Creator, and I know it can help you all begin to shift your energy around certain things that have kept you stuck throughout life. So great morning, great messages this morning. If you see soft red, think about flowing easy, chillin', doing something nice for you. That would be a great thing. Good morning, Spencer. And allow yourself to just flow more easily along life today, because there's really no reason to be in strife and drama and all that stuff that people get so caught up in. It's just like a smokescreen for living in your true authentic self. So I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side. You just had coffee with Victoria. Go have a wise weekend.